So where are we going tomorrow?
Ice Gulch.
Icy Gulch?
No, I think it's Ice Gulch.
Ice Gulch, okay.
I'm pretty sure it's Ice Gulch.
So we're in the middle of coronavirus right now. It's currently end of July. And hiking away from people is a big concern of ours. So sticking to trails that are a little more out of the way, less traveled, is something that appeals to us. And this definitely qualifies. A bit far to go for a, what probably will be like, yeah, maybe 3 hours.
We could always stop and do another hike somewhere. Find the right one. We're going to start here at Randolph Hill Road, go up the Ice Gulch path, go into Ice Gulch. It's pretty flat to start, and it gets rather rocky and steep in here, I believe, and then come back down the Cook Path is the way I'm assuming we're going to come, and back down Randolph Hill Road.
I definitely do not recommend doing this trail with a dog. It's a pain in the butt. All packed?
No.
What do you have left?
I had food.
Oh, jeez, I didn't even see that.
Jason forgot his breakfast, so he's gone back inside to get it, so now I will be driving.
Got my breakfast.
You have arrived.
Knox, behind. We're trying to teach Knox to hike behind whoever's in front so he doesn't run off. So far it's been doing pretty well. He's been, he struggles with it a little bit, especially when he's high energy at the beginning of a hike. But it's worth it because he tried to chase something the other day when we were backpacking, and it was a pretty scary event. He ran way ahead, I couldn't catch up to him, and it was all because he was in front and a little bit out of sight when it all started. If he's near you, you can kind of control him. He's doing pretty good. He's a very smart dog, and so he's picking it up pretty well. So. This has been a pretty nice trail so far. A lot of little streams and whatnot. This guy right here. It's a nice windy day, which is great because we've had a lot of sweltering hot days recently. 90 plus degrees, which around here is pretty hot. It gets humid, so can't get rid of a lot of that heat for sweating. But this has been beautiful, and we haven't hit the boulders yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing what that's all about. That should be crazy. So. This is really pretty. This is it's like a hidden waterfall in the forest, the way it's kind of got the overgrowth and whatnot. There's a path over here. I don't know. It looks like, I bet it goes to the top of the waterfall.
We came up here and we went down to the waterfall.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So we should be able to go there.
The access to the waterfall is really in this hole here. They got some steep climbs coming up and down it. But it's really pretty, so I'm glad we came down. This is pretty neat, this log right here. It's like a super old growth tree. You can see with the twists in the wood there. As far as I'm aware, that's due to like wind, basically, when the tree's getting blown. I think it does that somehow. I could be wrong, but we did a trip to Olympic National Park several years ago. And we saw a bunch of big trees like this. This isn't as big as some of the ones we saw out there, but this is pretty big for this area. Nice old growth tree. You don't see a lot of these around here.
I've never been through the Magoosix, but I've been told it's like that.
I've been to the music.
I figured because you did like...
Right.
All of a sudden very cool.
Yeah, it's like that ice.
So we're heading up there.
Mm-hmm.
All the way up?
Hey, it looks like
No, I don't
it
think
goes
you go up. I think
to
you
the
go
side.
through.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, that's really like a huge, big rock scramble.
Yeah.
I would put his harness on
Yes.
and everything else. Get him ready to do this because this is it.
Yep. Plenty
Max.
of little flies here too. And get my headnet on again. Hey, buddy, come over here.
It's so cool.
It's ominous. This dark sky. Hopefully it doesn't rain on us. We shall see. But what were you saying?
Are you going to be able to carry him through? Like, is this going to be okay?
We'll make it.
We'll make it. He's light enough. I can carry him.
That's the beauty of him being a little smaller.
But Nate did work from home, and I'm not so sure that would have worked.
So Jason works from home, but I work upstairs. Like we changed one of the bedrooms upstairs into an office for me.
Mm-hmm.
And he works downstairs, I work upstairs. I take breaks, I go downstairs, I interrupt him. We eat lunch together. It's lovely.
So that does sound nice.
And I
Super
occasionally,
pup.
like,
That's cool.
this is really chilly. I love it. It's nice and refreshing.
I didn't know, buddy. Come on, buddy. Boggles my mind.
See, I'm a little claustrophobic, so things like this. Ooh.
We are all facing
Fuck in
our
the mouth.
ears in this one spot.
Things like this freak me out a little bit, but I'm fine. I went through a notch slip, some sort of crack in the ground in Utah once in Canyonlands, and that was incredible. Really, really freaky. It was I was standing on the ground and the walls were like right up tight against me. It went up, I don't even know how high, but like way higher than a person, higher than 3 people, I would say at least. That was amazing, and I do hopefully we'll go out there again sometime, and I'll get to do a little more of that because it's good for me. I like to push myself. I like to conquer my fears, so it's a good way to do it.
Oh, he did?
But he had the antibody test. I don't think he got it. From it. Oh, ice.
There's ice and snow in here.
Because of it was bison, but the way that they're doing it is.
This area is really neat too. So we got through the rocky scramble area, and at the top of it is this kind of mossy, sort of scrambly area, but it's more treed in, so I think it's filled in some of the cracks. But it's really cool looking.
A lot of things that are stupid.
Knox is all excited because Val's over there and he wants to get to her.
Recommend that technique. If you want a hand, I can.
I liked what you did there.
Be here.
Knox, wait up, buddy. No, go away.
You got 2 inches. You like how I kept my body weight low?
I appreciated that immensely.
Whew, this is tiring. So it's we're still moving along up this trail. And you can see it continues on over there. There's somebody ahead of us. But yeah, it's not. Once you get in the trees, it's not over. Just got trees. It's very pretty though. You got nice moss here. Here, let's see all that.
Yeah, we parked the car here. Yeah. Hiked up here, camped here by Eastman. Found the moose antlers there.
This is really cool. We just found this here. It's nice hole of water and ice. It's like a moth is, I'm guessing, resting? I don't know what it's doing down there. It's right on top of the water. Probably dead, but the ice is under the water.
Yeah, back there it was too. It was like stuck.
Oh, right, because ice should float.
Ice should float.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Why is that happening?
Because it's probably frozen into like it's underneath that rock there.
But when it melts, oh, I guess because the rock, right, in this position, the rock is probably significantly cooler than the air.
Yeah. So it's staying it's actually probably frozen to the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really strange.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
You're right. I never even thought about that ice.
So it's end of July, and there's just snow just sitting there. This isn't even in a hole. Oh, it's nice and cool down here. Oh, this is nice. Definitely do this hike on a 90-degree day, that's for sure. Some of the ice has been, I've been seeing a little bit of it melting, and most of it's, seems like it's pretty solid and not going anywhere. But it's kind of neat to see these little rivers and streams in between everything. Up at the top here, it's got a lot more sandy. I wouldn't say fine-grained sand, but coarse sand. Let me get a closer zoom in there, you can see it. Not so much on the hiking surfaces, but definitely underneath. Pretty cool. Here's the last push. Yay. You made it to the top.
No boulders.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
That was a really cool trail.
Yeah, that was good.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was crazy. There were so many holes. It was so cool though, the temperature change between the up here, we are at the top now,
yep.
But down at the bottom, there's a specific name for the
weather effect?
No, the geographical feature that it is. That it's similar to an alpine zone because of the deep walls. There was all that snow down there, and it was just super cool temperature-wise and refreshing.
Yeah. And it had that lichen.
The lichen?
Yeah.
That orange lichen that apparently only grows in this area.
Right.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. The rock scrambles. There were a couple sketchy parts. Where you just almost fell with knocks, same hands. Yeah. But overall, really good so far. Yeah. Glad we came. Never been on this hike, and it's like 10 minutes from where I grew up. Hey, Knox. Come here, buddy. How was that hike for you? Did you have a good hike? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Good job. We're almost. Well, we still got like two miles to go, but that's okay. I think it'll be a lot easier.
We made it back. We're at the end. We got a little bit of road walk, but that's about it. Very nice hike. Very tired.
Super hard 6 miles.
So yeah, 6 miles, but it was a rough 6 miles. How long?
Hours.
How long did it take? 6 hours. Which is for us. That's so a 1 mile an hour rate is similar to what we would do going up a large mountain, like a 4,000 footer in this area. So that was like we hiked a mountain basically, but most of it was in that one section.
Well, that was definitely a larger and harder hike than I expected. For the most part, though, the trail was really reasonable, except the gulch where it was just gigantic rocks. But it was a lot of fun. I'm really glad we went. I had a really good time.
Definitely unique. It was a unique hike. For sure.
Yeah, you're not going to find that many other places around this area. Jason was carrying Knox in a few spots where I had to hand Knox up to him. Not worth it. So leave your dog home.
And he did make it through.
He did make it through.
He did a good job. He's tired.
He's sleeping in the back right now, so we're not going to bother him. But it was a beautiful day. We thought it was going to rain on us for a while, but it never actually rained. It was really windy. Definitely styled my hair lovely.
Ready for bed?
Yeah, tired.
And ice cream. I want some ice cream.
Pizza and ice cream. Dinner of champions.
Thanks for joining us, and hopefully you enjoyed it. And see you next time.
See you soon.